Hi everyone, this is Shakti. I am live on day 12. Today is day 12 of the 365 day live challenge, and today is a very special day. And today is really special because I had 5 different topics on my mind on what to really talk about today. And then at the last minute, my spirit really said, ditch them all and do something so different than what you have done before. So I'm just flowing in my divine guidance here. And it's just so interesting because sometimes for these lives, sometimes my mind goes all over the day, with all the thoughts that come to my mind. It's like, I can talk about this at night, I can talk about that today on live video. And the spirit was like, ditch them all, just go in and trust whatever comes forward. And there's a very special treat for all of us today. What I'm being really guided to do today is to collect the energy of our group. And obviously, there is a soul level agreement here that is sitting here. And if I could just bring all of our entire group with willing people who are so ready and willing to participate in this, and that is energetically already vetted, and see all of us as one entity, one collective entity, one collective group. And I want to ask this collective entity, this is all happening, it's a transmission happening at that energetic level right in this moment. So I'm just going to go in. And if you are here watching this live with me or on a replay, do take a breath. Take a breath, because I really feel like what is coming forward, what will be coming forward in just a moment, is something that we all need to hear today. And with that, I invite you to just take a deep breath, come back to your body, and just receive these words and see what resonates with you. So I have this group collected as this big collective energy. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I do see 2 different colors, 2 different parts of this group showing up. And I am asking a question about 2025 goals and intentions. And the reason I'm asking this question, to make this live transmission useful to you as you are already stepping into 2025. You're 12 days in 2025 already. I know we all landed in the new year with so much excitement and full belief that this is going to be the year for us. I am just saying hello to that, because many of us actually felt this like inner propelling forward, like we're gonna make this the year of our life, especially for our business. So I'm just hoping and intending to add a little bit value in that whole process for you. And I'm just asking, where is the energy? How's the energy looking for 2025 for your business growth? And the first thing that I'm looking at is, let's say if this whole group can look like a person, I'm looking at a lot of energy kind of lighting up in the heart. And what is showing up, it's like a structure showing up. It's like a cookie mold. If you have ever seen a cookie mold, that's what's lighting up. And when I look at the cookie mold, I am looking at this like desire to feel free. Feel free in expressing what you want to say. Feeling free to kind of break through these molds and standards that are set on us by the society. And what is coming forward, like when I try to look underneath it, okay, I'm trying to look underneath it, and there's like, our truth is really shining in a very light soft yellow. And it's like what's coming forward is a very childlike permission to look at the world and say, ah, that looks nice. Nope, but not for me. That sounds good, but not for me. And that sounds good and not for me. There's this invitation, and there's no fight in there. There's no rebellion in there. There's this very innocent, childlike discernment. If it doesn't feel good um, to you, or even if it feels, yeah, like that's good, but if something doesn't like really light you up and fire, then it's okay to move on from it. And this is kind of where your gut wants to be integrated in your business. A lot of times we think we do business, or we should be doing business from our mind, but especially for a woman's body, the more you can really engage all parts of your body in making business decisions, your business flourishes way more. And the sweet opportunity here is to, walk away from opportunities that don't light you up and fire. All right. The other thing that I'm seeing, let's see. I'm seeing just a lot of overwhelm sitting kind of in the lower belly area. Just I'm seeing a lot of us in the group are feeling overloaded. And in this overload, it's a very empathic overload. Like we have taken on a lot of energy from a lot of different people in our life. And there's this total shutdown I'm seeing at the gut level, at the pelvis level. And what's showing up there is that, yeah, it's like freeing ourselves up from taking on so much of this responsibility that we have to care for other people and soothe other people. And sometimes that shows up soothing your clients, sometimes that shows up soothing your family members and being so emotionally available for them that you don't have any space or permission or capacity open up to create something else and grow your business in a way that you do want to grow. So I am seeing the gift of having very strong boundaries in your relationships, and letting yourself have the luxury to say no. And I know for a lot of people like us, it's totally a luxury because we have spent our whole entire life saying yes to people around us, that saying no sometimes feels like it's not even available. But I want to remind you, it is available, it's yours, and you do have full permission to say no. And I feel like saying no is actually a pretty important tool, especially in your business journey. It's something you will have to say over and over again, because unless you remember to say no, it's gonna be hard finding your yes. And that is a really big lesson. At least for me, that has been one of my biggest lessons, because otherwise things kind of can get so out of hand. And I can remember in my own journey that I thought my job is to create things and everything I create is good. But then I started, and then I kept staying very busy, and I'm talking about last 10 years of my work here. I was just so busy all the time. I was creating this landing page or this event or this thing and this thing. And then ultimately and then a lot of things didn't work. And then I came to a conclusion, well, not everything was meant to be mine. Not everything needed to be done. And there's a discernment there in knowing what is it that really lights you up from within, and saying only yes to that. And that is a pretty big internal boundary to hold, as well as external. Anywhere you're getting drained and pulled into different directions that do not support your business can go. And it looks like that is really the path to growing business in 2025. I feel like a lot of us in this group, I mean, we're all brilliant. Let's just like own this for us. We're all so gifted, so brilliant. But I feel like, and I feel like there's a lot of us in this year are becoming very light and more transparent and more visible and more open and more ourselves. And it's looking pretty awesome energetically. I feel like this is good for now. And I feel like I would love to actually hear from you how this resonated with you. If there's anything that came up, that something you're experiencing in your life right now that this directly relates to, let me know. The reason that why this transmission came forward, because I strongly believe one of us or all of us needed to really hear it. So I'm trusting that the right people will hear this message and tell me, let me know, what is your goal and intention for 2025. If you do watch this and if you do respond in the comments, and if you are open to receiving any specific guidance, I would love to jump on it and share what I am sensing and where your next step is. So if that excites you, let's connect more. Let me know where your goals and intentions are, and we'll get talking. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I will see you on day 13th tomorrow. Bye.